Hey there folks, we're going to be talking about the Industrial Revolution in this unit. Watch the playlist, grab your notebook, and here we go. First and foremost is the long-term impacts of the Industrial Revolution. We're going to be talking about something in history class. We should probably figure out why this actually matters, why we're learning about that, and these long-term impacts of the Industrial Revolution, well, they're going to explain why we're learning about this. First and foremost is there's going to be a change in production of goods. Okay, previously, before the Industrial Revolution, a lot of goods were made by hand. They're going to be made at home. Now they're going to be shifting to machine made. We're going to be talking about a little bit later on in this unit why this is important to shift from handmade goods to machine-made goods. But you need to understand that production methods are changing, and they're going to really be changed long-term as a result of the Industrial Revolution. Number two is we're going to replace the cottage industry with the factory industry. So we're going to change from making goods at home, which is a cottage industry, to making goods in factories. And this is going to lead to a dramatic shift in the quality of life. People are going to have a lot more free time, a lot more goods and services that they would not have had previously if it were not for this kind of changing way of life, dramatic shift in the quality of life that the Industrial Revolution is going to cause. Now, the causes of the Industrial Revolution, a couple different things we're going to talk about. Number one, scientific reasoning is taking over. People have learned from previous times in history, like the Renaissance, moving up into the Enlightenment, that science can really be used to make your life better. You can understand why things happen. It's not simply because God wants it to happen. There's actually a reason going on behind there. The scientific reasoning you can use to understand why certain things happen and how to make certain things work better and more efficiently for you. It's going to be used especially when it comes with livestock breeding. There are going to be improvements in the livestock breeding process. We're going to breed the strong livestock so we can have strong offspring. In case we got a couple cows, we get a bull and a cow, they're both very, very good. They're strong, they're going to give us a lot of meat and a lot of use. We're going to breed those. If you have a cow come out and it's got like 3 legs, you're simply going to butcher that one because there's really no purpose in having that cow around. You don't want it to pass on its genes to future generations. Breed the strong, butcher the weak. And there's going to be new agricultural methods which are going to be used to increase crop yields, meaning you have a more stable supply of food. It's going to allow you to make more money. And also you're going to have food, which means you're not going to be starving to death and dying. Now, one thing we're going to talk about when it comes with this new agricultural methods is crop rotation. Now, crop rotation, I'm going to explain right here for you. So hopefully it'll make a little bit more sense. But the goal of this is to keep as many nutrients in the ground at all times to help your crop come out with the greatest yield, which allows you the most amount of food to eat and also allows you to sell your food for the highest profit. Now, we've got a chunk of land right here. This is going to be in the first year. We're going to take our chunk of land up, and instead of growing the same thing on every chunk of land every year, we're going to rotate that crop. Okay, so we're going to have one parcel of land over here, which is going to be for our cows. We have another parcel of land right here, which is going to be for the corn, and another parcel of land down here, which is going to be for the wheat. And we're going to leave one chunk of land open that we're going to have nothing really growing in. We're just going to let that land rest. So the next year is going to come around. We're going to shift everything in clockwise direction right through here. This is going to allow for new nutrients to be kept in the ground, okay? So that land that previously was not really having anything grown on it, that land we're going to have the wheat growing in here, okay? There's a lot of nutrients down there. The wheat can grow, and we're going to be good to go. And the land that the wheat was previously in, we're going to move the crop or the corn down there, allowing it to get some more nutrients out of that ground. We're going to be good to go. And the land that the corn was previously on, we're going to put the cows in there, okay? The cows can eat any remnants of the corn. And when the cow poops, we're going to really get more nutrients back into that ground. And the one the cattle was previously on, we're just going to wait, okay? Allow that nutrients, all that poop to soak into the ground, allowing good nutrients to come about, making better process later on. Next, we're going to have year 3 come along. We're going to do the same kind of thing. That land that the cows were in the first year, that had nothing in it the second year. Now we're going to put the wheat there. There's going to be a lot of nutrients in that ground. Okay, we're going to be good to go. The cows are going to move into the old cornfield, eating it all up, okay? Kind of saves you money on price or buying product for your cattle as well, and this is going to consistently keep going on. Now you might think, why are we having land open when we can't really use that land? But the beneficial thing here is you're going to actually increase your yield. You're going to have a more stable and consistent amount of product coming in year by year. That, my friends, is crop rotation. Questions, comments, put them down below. Otherwise, I will see you later. Good luck.